All right, guys, we might have a world record highest touch ever. I don't think any human has ever touched higher than this. If these stats are true, I do believe that this is a world record. Let's check it out. I've never seen this guy before. I'm gonna have to get to know this guy. Long. I wonder how tall he is. Oh my goodness. So hold on. That's 12 feet. So assuming that they have it all the way up, the vertex goes up to 12 feet, and then he's on these boxes, which is at least a foot. It looks like it could be, I think it could be a legit 13. So he says, I touched 13.3. 13.3. That's way higher than Dwight Howard. That's way higher than anybody in the NBA for sure, and higher than any pro dunker. So unless there's like a volleyball player out there, or maybe like a super tall high jumper who's going to run from the other side of the court and go off 1 foot, I don't think anybody can touch 13.3. So standing reach is 9.3. So that's freakish already. Max vertical 47.5. 47.5. That's so high. I've never seen somebody with a 9.3 reach jump 47.5. Standing is a 40 for a thin basketball player. That's super rare. Combine record is like 38 by Nick Young. Nobody understands that. Nick Young has the standing vertical jump record. How weird is that? But his approach was also 38. That's the issue. But this dude has a 40-inch. I wonder how that was tested. 3/4 court, that's a 3.08. That's freakish as well. Gosh, dang. If these stats are true, this dude is an athlete. Oh, so here's a screenshot. It's tough to tell from this angle. Is that a 47? 47s, dude, like, if you watch like Oliver Twist jump, he's like a smooth 48. It's just so high off the ground. I don't know. But either way, the reach is insane. It's got to be close to the top. Well, the top of the backboard, I think, is 13. So if he's touching 13.3, he should be over the backboard. But I might be wrong on that. Maybe the backboard's more than 13. Let me know in the comments if you know. I think it's 13 feet. I don't know. Oh, so he did the standing on a just jump mat. So that'll probably give you a couple extra inches. Depends how he lands. These are pretty accurate, but there is an algorithm in the just jump mat that gives you the actual hang time. When you base a vertical off actual hang time, it seems really, really low. But to make it comparable to the vertex, and I haven't looked at this study in a long time, but I believe that to make it comparable to the vertex, they added an algorithm where they took the hang time and then they put it in this algorithm, and then it boosts it by a couple inches. So this is comparable to the vertex, but I would guess that he's going to be a couple inches lower. If he did like an NBA combine, if this is a 40.8, I would guess that he's going to have a 38. Let me see how he's getting it done. It's so rare to see thin, elastic athletes jump well from a standstill. They're the GOATs when it comes to running. High jump, thin, skinny, elastic. Volleyball player, thin, skinny, elastic. Dunker, thin, skinny, elastic. But they're really, really bad from standstill normally. Ooh. So he's toe out. Really towards the inside edge of the foot. Big internal rotation. The knees are coming in, which a lot of these elastic jumpers, natural jumpers, this is how they get it done. They create torque. And so they're coming into that internal rotation. They're coming to the inside of the foot. Very, very common in elastic athletes to create torque this way from in to out. Yeah, that's a 40. That's a 40 on the mat. I mean, I can tell just by the eye. That's definitely a 40 on the mat. He's not lying about that. On a vertex, maybe a little bit less, but I would say he's pushing 40. If he goes to the combine, I think he's going to get the all-time record for standing vertical jump. I'm going to call that right now. I think he can hit a 39 or maybe even a 40, especially if he comes here and trains with me. Ooh. So he's actually not bending the knees. He's dorsiflexing. He's pulling the toes up, and that's going to give him a couple extra inches or an extra inch on the just jump mat. But some people on the just jump mat, they bend their knees and they wait to land. This is legit. This is legit. What else do we have here? I want to see, where did he approach from? Okay. So he's approaching from the sideline. This is not where you can approach from in the NBA Combine. So when we assess pro dunkers, volleyball players, go from wherever you want. There's no standard. But like if he were to do an NBA Combine, you only get 15 feet. And so if he's jumping a 47 from this distance and he's elastic, so that difference is huge, I'm going to guess that in an NBA Combine, he would hit a 43 or 44. For reference, Zach LaVine, and he's a 1-foot jumper, so it's a little bit different. 1-foot jumpers struggle with that 15-foot approach. Zach LaVine is a 41, I believe, in the combine with that 15-foot. Lakers workout, they allow any distance, and he jumps 46. That's a 5-inch difference. So like Zach LaVine from this distance is a 46. He drops 5 inches. If this guy dropped 5 inches, he'd be down at a 42. But again, the 2-foot jumpers do better in the 15-foot approach. So I'm going to call it a 43. I don't think he would break a record. He's not going to break a record. The one record that he would definitely 100% break in an NBA Combine is the max touch. Nobody's touching over 13. Nobody's touching 13.3. And these are the facts of life. Let me see this dude's dunks. Where does he play at? I don't even know where he plays at. Okay, this is some in-game dunks. UTA. What is UTA? Looks like a college. UTA. Oh, yeah, man. Just pure lob threat. I'm going to put him on the nets with James, man. Just screen and just roll and just look for it in the air and then just punch it. That's it. Literally, if I trained him, I could do, oh my goodness, I could blend his skill and athleticism so well, and he would just be a lob threat, man. Like, at bare minimum, I'm sure we can get him to do some other things. At bare minimum, screen, roll, jump, and let's learn how to catch everything. Let's get stupid coordinated in the air. Just that alone. And if you're running a 3.08, 3/4, I do wonder what his lateral speed is like, but he has the athleticism to be a crazy pick and roll defender. So you got that length, you got that bounce. The most important skill for bigs right now is pick and roll defense. And so if he can switch out on guards and contest with that 9-3 reach, oh my goodness, if he could just move laterally, I'm so appalled. I'm so appalled. Okay, I want to see him dunk though. I don't want to watch the highlights. Let me see this. What's up with that view? Oh, wait. Hold on. What did he just do? Oh, that's the dunk contest dunk that Cassius did. Went off, same leg, went under that leg. That's stupid. See, he's got coordination. He just did the jump man big. He did this, tapped it off the glass and dunked. He has too much time in the air, man. What are you doing with all that air time? 360 between. Okay. Head way above the rim. Yeah, man, the verts, the approach is a 40. I'm going to guess it's a 42, 43. I don't know about the 47. It's a little crazy. At least with combine protocols, not a 47, but the boy got bounced. Jesus. That's wild. The Mavericks. He plays for the Mavericks. If you know who the Mavericks are, hit me in the comments. I want to know who the Mavericks are. Because, like, if with his athleticism, if he can just pair the skill with it, like, you don't have to be crazy skilled. And I'm not assuming that he's not skilled, but I am assuming if he had a lot of skill that I would have heard about him, like, years ago, man, hit me up. Let's pair this athleticism with the skill. This dude has so much potential. Off glass for me real quick. Let me put my head above the rim. Let me look in the rim. I wonder what's in there. I wonder what's in the rim. That's what he's thinking. Okay. Oh, is he a high jumper? What is this? That's why he's a freak. This dude's a high jumper. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. That's like Wilt. I think Wilt was a high jumper. And no, don't hit me in the comments saying Wilt had a 48-inch vertical. He didn't have a 48-inch vertical. We've been over this before. Wilt did not have a 48-inch vertical. Great athlete. Great athlete. Not a 48. If he had a 48, I think I did the calculations. His head would be 13 inches above the rim or something like that. And I'm not a math guy. Don't quote me on that. But I think his head would be like 13 inches above the rim. So he would be able to just go like hit his neck on the rim. He'd be like casually hanging from the top of the backboard. And Wilt wasn't doing that. He probably hit his head on the rim for sure. But 13 inches, nah. But yeah, this all makes sense now. He's a high jumper. He's built perfectly for high jumping. Yeah, let me see the handles. Let me see the skill. Oh, gosh. He went spin, plant, let me spin in the air also. That's how you get dizzy. That dude is, yeah. There's a lot to work on, but dang. Wow. That's impressive. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think that that's the highest touch that I have seen. We hear rumors of Vince Carter touching the top. We hear rumors of Wilt touching the top. We haven't seen it, so we don't know. We can't call those records. There's the legend of Earl Manigault, the GOAT Manigault, 6 foot touching the top of the backboard. That is completely untrue. I was fed lies my whole high school career thinking that this dude was 6 foot touching the top. No, he wasn't. He probably touched the top of the backboard at a local park in New York. And it's one of those, you get the rim, you get the little tiny round backboard. Yeah, there's people who touch the top of that. That's not regulation top of the glass. Not to take anything away. I bet Earl Manigault was an insane athlete, but 6 foot touching the top, it's just not true. I'm going to say that this is a world record. Yeah, that's pretty freaking crazy. I'm out.